Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new on my channel, then welcome. I promise I will not drag this intro out for too long. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you who have joined my YouTube family in the meantime. Yet again, like the last time I filmed, I had 5,000 subscribers. Now that I'm filming, I have 6,500 subscribers. So I don't even have the words, but seriously, thank you so much, and I really hope that you enjoy my videos and that you will stay by my side and we can grow together even more. We're moving on to what today's video is actually about, and it is about this makeup look that you can see on my face. The look is of course created using the Tarte Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. Let us see how I actually created it. So let's do this. I have got my primer on. I used the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and then I also applied some of the NYX Dark Circle Concealer in the shade Medium underneath my eyes, and also the NABLA Close-Up Concealer in the shade Light Peach on my eyelids, which will act as like an eye primer. So let us dive straight into the Tarte Beauty palette. I'm going to start off with my favorite transition shade, which is Soothe, the matte one. And we're just going to start putting that in the crease. And as you can see, I am kind of sloppy. So I'm putting it all over, taking it straight into my inner corner as well. So now that we have a base to work with, we're going to dip into the matte Poet shade, and we're going to start building up the outer V, the inner corner, and also the crease, or upper crease part, I should say, because it's not really my crease, because I have hooded eyelids, so I need to create a crease for myself. As always, I am starting off from the outer V and as close to the lash line as I possibly can be, because that is where we want the most pigment to be. And as I have less and less product left on the brush, I am slowly swirling the brush upwards. And now I'm going to stop there for now, and I'm going to start working on the inner corner. And once we have something like this, I'm going to take a bit more of the shade and just connect these two parts. And that is the way I found that I get the most even looking halo eye effect. Or like the base for a halo eye effect, I should say. And now I'm going to take another brush. It looks kind of dirty, but there's really no pigment left in the bristles. I've just used a light orange shade with this brush before, but if you have a clean brush at hand, you can use that. It's just very important that you don't add any extra color on your eyelid. We just want to blend the edges. And I'm going back in with the previous brush and just adding the color back to the areas where I feel like I've blended too much. So now that we have this going on for us, I want to start deepening up the outer corner and the inner corner. And for that, I'm going to take the shade Memory, and this is the matte formula. And I'm just going to start dabbing it very lightly. And when I say very lightly, I mean so lightly that you cannot even imagine, because these shadows are really pigmented and I don't want to turn this look black. I just want to deepen up the shade ever so slightly, so that's why I'm very carefully taking the tiniest bit of the shade. I literally just dabbed into the palette twice very lightly, and now I'm taking the shade near my lash line first, as always, and I'm slowly taking it upwards. And also bringing it into the inner corner. Now I'm taking the previous brush again, and I'm just dabbing over the black shade that we put down, making sure that it blends into the purplish shade, because we don't want the black shade to overpower. And I haven't taken any more of this shade Poet. I am simply using whatever is left on the brush. I don't know how many times I've said this throughout my videos that I've ever done on my channel, but I know it doesn't look the best, and I always mess up the edges of my eye looks because I'm going to clean them up later anyway, so I'd never worry about them. But trust me, it won't look like this for long. So next I'm going to take the sequin formula of the shade Poet, and I'm taking that on my finger and I'm putting it in the center, which is still empty. Now, because this shade does have micro glitter in here, it is going to fall all over my cheeks because I'm not adhering the glitter to anything. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to apply that on the center where we just put that sequin shade. And I am patting that on the center of my eyelid. Once I've done that, I'm going to take the shade Soothe, the glitter formula of the shade Soothe. And I'm also going to take a bit of the glitter shade of Aura, and I'm going to go over top of that. Just a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, then I'm going to clean up my face and finish off the rest of my face makeup. So the rest of the face makeup is done. I didn't add any lashes just yet because I want to be able to really get into the lower lash line. Yeah, the rest of the face makeup is on, so if you want to know what I used, as always, just check the description box and you will see all the products listed there. As I already said, let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to take the shade Poet first, and I'm placing it only on the outer half of my lower lash line. I'm not taking it all the way in. And now I'm again taking the black matte in the palette Memory and also putting it on the outer half of my lower lash line. And I'm just going over that with the previous brush, just to make sure that we don't turn the look too black. And for the inner half of the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the shade Soothe and the metallic formula. Now I do want to actually deepen up the waterline a bit, so I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Perversion, which is just a matte black, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is so creamy and so pigmented. I'm going to put that, yeah, just there. And I'm also going to tight line with it. Where did my brush go? I'm going to take the previous brush with just a dab of Poet, and I'm going to run over that black eyeliner and also smudge it more so into the gold. Okay, so now that we have built up the opacity of the lower lash line to what we want it to be, so right now I know it looks kind of out of balance because the lower lash line is really dark and really black right now, but once we add the lashes, which I'm going to do right now, it will all come together as one. Now to finish up this eye look, I'm going to apply the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and on top of that I'm going to be adding the TATI Beauty Doll Lashes in the style Jasmine. Now to finish off the look, I'm going to apply the Milani Moisture Matte Lipstick in the shade Innocence. And this was the easy, messy, glittery halo eye using the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. I think it is such a beautiful, vibrant look. And if you have, again, green eyes or hazel eyes, brownish eyes, I feel like this look is going to make your eyes pop so much. You guys know, I love my glam looks, and especially with this palette, I feel like I'm almost meant to use the glittery shades. I can't get around them. Maybe down the line, sometime in the future, when I have played enough with the glittery shades, I will be able to kind of steer clear from them and focus solely on like the metallic shades and the sequin shades and the matte shades and play around with those a bit more. But as of right now, I'm still drawn to the glittery shades. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. If you have, then thank you so much, and I'm really glad to have you here. That's it from me for today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!